when you look at the Western world at the moment, everyone's sort of struggling with this. There is at least the suspicion that we suffer from secular stagnation or any of those sort of ideas. You've talked a lot about innovation. What are the ideas you've got that will make Canada, outdo that?
I think one of the things that is at the root of the worries or anxiety that so many people have is that they see their jobs being replaced by automation, by AI, by robots, by various innovations and improvements in the technology that surrounds our workplaces. And instead of saying, okay, well, how do we slow down the pace of automation and protect through various barriers our workforce, what we've chosen to do, and it was at the center of the most recent budget we put forward a month ago, was how do we prepare citizens, our workers, to be part of the revolution in how our workplace functions. So how are we both encouraging K-12 students to learn how to code? How are we encouraging access to university, to career colleges, to technical and vocational schools for our students that they are able to access that? But also, how do we take people who are in the workforce already, who are looking at their industry saying, wow, I need to change my industry, or I need to get significantly more skills if I'm going to continue to have a job 10 years from now, and get them back into school. So we put an awful lot of money that is focused on retraining and upskilling workers so that they can be part of the changes that are coming.
Is there a country you see as a model in that? I ask it because virtually every leader around the world is beginning to grapple with this. Obama talked about it a great deal before he left. And all the Europeans are looking at this too, the prospect of there not being jobs in the future. Which country do you think is furthest ahead on that, apart from Canada?
Well, I think we can draw on lessons and snippets from a number of places, but I think Canada, as you point out, is already well down this path, and we have some of the highest rates of post-secondary education in our workforce of any country. We have tremendous investments in research universities and institutions that make us a place that Silicon Valley loves to come and poach from. Part of our advantage is being able to draw in the best and the brightest from around the world and create stimulating creative environments for our STEM graduates themselves to benefit and grow in. That's why we're looking at improving our capacity to draw in global talent more rapidly, so companies looking to invest and open up shops here can bring their top people to train up some of our great graduates.
Do you think Donald Trump's stance on immigration and things like that is actually a bonus for you on that?
I think there might be some people, but as I said many times, when people asked whether Canada would be flooded by immigrants fleeing a Trump victory, that happens every electoral cycle. People say, oh, if this person wins, I'm moving to Canada, and nobody ends up actually moving much. Either way, we keep hoping.
Might have gone the opposite way when you were elected.
Maybe some. But the idea that we can emphasize certain things that are Canada's comparative advantage. I mean, we do better with diversity than most countries in the world, and a lot of businesses are beginning to understand that the capacity to have diversity on your board or on your shop floor, whether it's a gender balance or whether it's just a lot of different backgrounds coming together to solve challenging problems, creates better growth, better solution, better innovation.